friends, Goddess of Awesome here, and today is day 9 of my final sensual massage tour, and I wanted to just check in really quick. It's the early afternoon, kind of had an interesting morning. So my ad's been being removed. Someone in town is going out of their way to take my ad down. It's come down a few times. I put it up, it comes back down. So I could have emailed more people last night and try to shove everybody in today as much as possible, right? Try to collect my people, cultivate them, I would say. But I was tired. I fell asleep last night and I needed it. I needed some rest. I've been up late fiddling with these videos for you. I'm up early because sometimes the phone starts ringing early. And so today, this has been an unusual last few days. I woke up at 8:30 today, which that's weird. I mean, not weird, but you know, I could be booked for 8 or 8:30 on any given day. So to not be up when I should be, which is like 6:45, 7:15, the phone starts ringing. Sometimes at 6:30 in the morning. You never know. So I can kind of feel the energy of the day, but the idea of this chick keep taking my ad down, and I knew that I have a person I'm going to meet this early evening, or the later end of the somewhere in the evening tonight. I'm going 2 hours down the way, which is kind of a halfway point from here to the next town. I'm going to do another instructional video for you. This one's really good too. I mean, it's a great subject. He's made some things, some kind of devices. A couple of them are really good. So I'm encouraging him to patent them, and we're going to find a company to source them so he can put them up on Amazon. Also, so when I show you and demonstrate these contraptions, you know, and you finally see, you'll have a place where you can buy it, you know, from him. So that's what's happening tonight. And this morning I got up and I thought, okay, you know, I knew I had an 11 a.m. That was pre-booked from yesterday. Could have seen him yesterday, but I went snowshoeing. And so I was able to get him in today, which is so awesome. And he was amazing, absolutely amazing. He's also a Reiki master. And we just had the best, most delightful spiritual conversation. And it's gonna be really, it's kind of bittersweet to leave all my people, because some of them were so good. They're such great guys. They're so respectful, and just a lot of good sensibilities, you know? Those are the people who really make this work pleasant, you know? If everybody was like that, it'd be peaceful to come to work. You know, working girls, we get a lot of everything, you know, and you really have to be discerning of who you see. You get a lot of riffraff kind of calling. I call them time wasters, you know. You get just people wasting your time, booking, not showing up, you know, all sorts of things can happen in the time waster department. But anyways, this client was really amazing, Reiki master, and gave him the address, you know, to the channel. It's not coming out yet. I'm not sharing this channel with anybody until I'm a little bit higher ground, where I don't have to come into the field to actually, you know, create income to survive and support myself. So I tried to do real quick just on my day, and then I'll wrap this video up, because I have a few more videos to make for you today, but I don't want them all in one, right? It's too long to get to all the good stuff. So try to go to spin today. All week long there's been a 9 o'clock class, right? There's a 5:30 a.m. and there's been a 9. So I couldn't get online for whatever reason. The online didn't work in the moment of me trying to leave and check the class, so I just assumed there would be a 9 o'clock class. So I get ready, I'm racing out the door, I'm kind of running a few minutes behind. Now, when I first started getting into my workouts, I didn't mind if I walked in 5 or 10 minutes late. You know, just shaved off 5 or 10 minutes of that workout, and I'll still get it, you know. But now that I'm warmed up and I'm in it, and I thrive there, I want every minute possible, right? I don't want to cheat myself out of 4 minutes. That sucks, you know? So I was racing almost to get to class, and I was so excited to get there, and nobody was in the front. Nobody was working the front, which is strange. Usually there's always a receptionist of some nature to greet you, which there wasn't today. So I didn't pre-book or prepay because I couldn't get online before class. For whatever reason, I couldn't get online. So tried to get in class and put my shoes on. I had my shoes on. I just strapped them on, put the straps on, make them tight. I'm ready to get into that class. And I hear the instructor say, "We only have 3 more songs." And I'm like, what the? 3 more songs? It's only like 5 minutes after 9. What's going on here? There's nobody. Again, I checked the entire space to find a worker. No worker, That's annoying. That was really annoying. I couldn't ask her when class started, and I'm at the space, the place, the studio, So I had to get on my phone. Some technology is annoying to me sometimes. So it was very annoying to have to get my phone out and go on the search engine and find this place. I'm sitting in their lobby, but yet nobody's there to tell me what time class started. So I look, and apparently it was 8:30. That was awful. I was all there, ready to go, and I couldn't do it. I mean, that's like getting ready to drink a beer, but you can't get the top off, You have it, you want it, it's there and available. It's just so close and yet so far, That's what it was, so close and so far, I'll probably say that again in another video later because the person I'm going to do an instructional video for you is kind of into what I just said. So close and so far. So anyways, I came back. I went to the store, forgot to get some laundry soap last night. So I did my laundry and got getting myself all packed up, ready to go. There's a 4:45 class. So I'm going to go to that one. I don't usually do an afternoon class or evening class if I haven't done my morning class, but since I was mentally psyched out and then I didn't get what I needed, I'm definitely gonna make it for the 4:45. I had anticipated leaving this town around 5:30 anyways, 5:36, so I can get to the next town, create a video for you, and then, be in a new town tomorrow. So that's all. I'm going to wrap that up for tonight. Today's the first video of my 9th day, and just real quick about the girl who keeps taking my ad down. Now, I seen 2 people today, which was a huge blessing. Huge blessing. Such a blessing to have seen 2 people today. I saw 1 yesterday and 2 people today on a Monday and a Tuesday. That is bogus. Completely bogus. I hate to share numbers because I'm not trying to influence anybody, But it's almost worthwhile to say because of how much this girl has cheated me from keep ripping my ad down, Very rude of her. Very ungoddess-like, right? Unsisterly. Not cool. I don't know why she thinks I'm such a threat. I don't find her a threat. Whatever. So this town is an incredible town. This town is like 2 shifts in one day. You could be busy all day to the early afternoon, and then early afternoon to evening, busy all over again. You could almost do 2 days worth of work in one day in this town, So months ago, I'd been in this town, and in 2 days brought the income that came in from 2 days was $3,700 in 2 days. It's incredible. Towns like this not every town is like this. Most towns are not like this, I have found a few. I know where several are actually. I know where all the good towns are. Those are the towns I go to. So this town, with that kind of possibility, on a Monday and Tuesday to have only seen 3 people, it's pretty awful. It's pretty bad. Now, let's flip it around just a little bit and I'll close this video. In LA, where I come from, I'd be lucky to do the value that I just made in 3 appointments, I'd be lucky to do that in 4 days or 5 or even a week. Even a week. It's been so slow, and I don't charge bargain basement prices. I'm not trying to be available for every Joe out there, every Joe Schmo, you know. I give a great session. I have an amazing space that they come to. You know, I deserve the value that I request. So, but LA people, not all of them will pay that. Some, the good ones will, the great ones will. The high quality people are so happy to have found me, right? They wouldn't go see the cheaper ones. They just wouldn't. You know, it's a little scary, a little sketchy. You never know what you're gonna get. You could get robbed. You have no idea, you know? So I just want to say that this girl who keeps taking my ad down has been wasting my time, wasted my money, and it's very inhumane of her, very unkind, very selfish, very greedy. Now, needy and greedy, this is worth talking about, and then I will wrap it up. When you're in this industry, in this realm, and probably all of life, but I've been able to test it in this realm, so I'll talk about it from this space. In this space, if you are needy and or greedy, the universe will find a way to bite you. It just happens, and it can happen fast. It may take some time, but a lot of times it can happen fast. You know, the return on that is quick usually. You can really test universal principles and universal truths in this realm really fast. The law of attraction, the law of vacuum, all of that. You can test it quick in this realm. It just shows up so fast, you know? So, on a karmic level, it's really uncool of her to do what she's been doing. She thinks it's helping her business, and maybe it did temporarily. But if she keeps operating out of that kind of space, she's only going to create a space or a path for all those, for all whatever negative or misappropriate actions she's creating. They will return. They will come back, you know. Are they going to come back for me? Am I going to go flag her ad? No, I'm not going to flag her ad. I haven't even gone online to look at it today. I'm pretty sure she's still there. I'll look just for fun, and I'll get back to you tonight, and I'll tell you if she's still up. I'm sure she is, you know. Her and just the Asians, you know. Why is my ad being ripped down when hers is not, right? If it was a church person or a strong conservative or police task force, you know, maybe they would have took them all down. But why just mine, you know? Mine says no tattoos, no smoking. A lot of my clients prefer a non-smoking, non-tattooed woman. Oh, a lot of them like a tattoo on a girl. It's not like they don't, but they don't want tattoos on spots that are genuinely beautiful all by themselves, you know? So this chick, the one who keeps taking my ad down, pretty sure it's her. She's just covered in tattoos, like a million. Like she could join the circus and be the tattooed woman. That's how many tats she has. All her glutes are all covered. It's her sides, the small of her back, like all the beautiful spot that guys like, you know, is defaced with all this ink, you know. And ink's not bad. It isn't. I like tattoos on people. I don't have any, but I like them on others. Especially when they're classy, the right tattoo on the right person in the right spot. It's hot. It's totally hot. I know a few examples. It's hot on the right person. But when you're in this kind of work, and to do, you need to be able to appeal to majority of people. And the majority of people don't appreciate tattoos, lots of tattoos on a beautiful woman, and they don't want her smelling like cigarette smoke. Now real quick, I just told that to a client, one of the two that came to see me. Great guy, totally great guy. He's not the Reiki master, he came right after. And I asked him about tattoos, you know, because I could tell in his response, just his body and energetic response when I started talking about tattoos, I could tell he didn't care for them. So before I interjected too many words, you know, I was like, well, before I say anything more, why don't you tell me what you think about tattoos on women? Because I'm kind of curious to know what he thought. His first words was unclean. That's what he said. When he sees a girl covered up in a whole bunch of tats, his first response is that she's unclean. That's just one guy. The answer I usually hear a lot, it's usually the first one. I don't know why. I mean, all these different people and none of them know one another. Cheap. Usually that's the first one. You know, cheap. When she's covered with too many tattoos, it cheapens her. She looks cheap, you know. And these are just men with their first glances, their first initial read of seeing somebody with a whole bunch of tattoos. So unclean, cheap. Another word would be trashy. I've heard that one, trashy. So I'm not trying to make anyone feel uncomfortable, right? I'm not trying to shame anyone for having tattoos. They're cool. I'm good with tattoos, and I think they're beautiful on some people. But if you're going to be in this kind of realm, the adult industry at all, but especially sensual massage, because a lot of the classier guys, I think, don't do full service. They have too much sensibilities, too many sensibilities about it to go there. So the really classier guys, they're going to go for the sensual massage, you know, and they're going to choose a provider who's not covered in ink, you know. So anyways, if my ad hadn't been pulled and if I wasn't working on things, see, you have helped me so much, and it's just day 9. If I wasn't making these videos for you, if I didn't have a higher vision, if I wasn't on a major mission, all of this would have bothered me, right? It would have really bothered me that she keeps ripping my ad down. I would be like a cat with my claws in the ceiling, totally pissed off, right? I probably would have left this town last night, made sure I was in a better town today, a town that she hasn't been taking my ads down, a different state. And I just would have kept moving on, you know? And I'm going down the way. But because I have you and I have so many things to share with you, I'm utilizing all my time. All my time, I'm just using it as best I can. And, you know, I tried to take in a spin class so I could feel better. That didn't work. You know, I was able to hit the market. That was good. Saw a couple people. That was great. You know, and now I'm making a video for you. I'm going to squeeze in a class. I have to. My brain, I just thirsty for it. So I'm going to go get it. And then I'm going to head down the way and go make a video for you. Okay, so now I'm wrapping it up. There's all the details of day number 9, first video of today. I'm going to make you another one right now about products that I use that I think are good or make your skin extra soft. So, okay, so for now, I'm just going to say goodbye. I am the Goddess of Awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear anything more I have to say, please subscribe. And please be well. Bright blessings.